How to build your future ready HR strategy that aligns with business goals. What if I told you that 90% of the HR strategies fail not because they are bad but because they are blind? Blind to business goals, blind to market, blind to future. And here is the scary part. Most HRs don't know even their strategy is failing until the company hits a crisis. Let me ask you this. Have you ever seen HR spend months building policies, frameworks, and talent plans only to hear leadership say, this doesn't really happen? Imagine the opposite. Imagine building an HR strategy that makes the CEO say, this is exactly what we need. A strategy so aligned, so future ready that HR becomes the engine, not the expense. Today I am going to show you exactly how to build their strategy. And if you stay till the end, I will share you one mindset shift that separates failing HR teams from future ready ones. I am Pradeep, and for the last 25 years in HR, I have seen one truth over and over. Companies don't fail because they lack talent, they fail because they mismanage talent. And that begins with one thing, a future ready HR strategy aligned with businesses. So let's dive into the transformation with a story. The SME that almost collapsed. A mid sized company is consulted for, let's call them Novatech, was drowning. People are quitting, productivity was collapsing, and HR kept creating the policies, new handbook, leave rules, new attendance system. Guess what? Nothing changed because none of these fixes solved the real business problems. The CEO wasn't losing sleep over attendance. He was losing sleep because revenue dropped 30%. Customer service was terrible and sales teams were burning out. HR strategy was a wallpaper. The business needed a backbone. That's when I stepped into and asked one question. Do you know the company's top 3 business goals this year? Was silence. And that silence is exactly why HR strategies fail. Extremist idea number 1. HR without business alignment is just administrative. Let me say this boldly. If your HR strategy doesn't support revenue, retention, customer experience, and innovation, it is not a strategy anymore. It's a decoration. To build a HR future ready HR plan, you must do what 95% of HRs never do. Step 1. Start the business not with HR. Ask leadership. What keeps you awake at night? What must change if you want to grow? What skills will define your future? Where are we losing time, money, or talent? Only then do you build HR priorities. This single shift transforms HR from a support function to a strategic powerhouse. Extremist idea number 2. If your HR strategy isn't predicting the future, it is already outdated. Future ready HR begins obsessed with what's coming next. Technology, AI driven recruitment, hybrid workplace, freelancers taking over 50% of the workforce by 2030. Skill gaps widening every year, quitting, burnouts, automation replacing administrative tasks of HR. You cannot build a strategy for 2025 using 2015 thinking. The thinking must change. So here is what future HR includes. Pillar number 1, workforce intelligence, which is called as the talent radar. Most HR teams recruit based on vacancies. Future ready HR recruits based on future skills in demand. You need a talent radar that answers what skills will be relevant for in next 3 years, what roles will become mission critical, which teams are likely to burn out, who are your hidden high performers, who is silently disengaged. HR is an X-ray vision. Pillar number 2, digital HR infrastructures. A future ready HR system is not in Excel sheets and paperwork. It is ATS friendly, HRMS that detects burnout patterns, AI driven learning platforms, automated performance analytics, data visualization for decision making. Let me say this bluntly. If your HR isn't digital, your HR is dying. Pillar number 3, performance that drives business outcomes. Stop setting KPIs like attend more training, submit reports on time. These do nothing for the business. Future ready KPIs look like reduce employee churn by 15%, improve customers experience score shortening hiring timeline by 30%, increase productivity by per employee, build leadership pipelines. These KPI make HR revenue driver. Pillar number 4, employee experience as a business strategy. Here is the emotional truth. People don't quit companies, they quit bad systems, bad managers, bad experience. Fixing employee experience is not soft HR. It is hard business. Employee experience is equal to employee performance, higher retention, strong culture, happiness within the customers, lower costs. This is the HR strategy CEO beg for. Pillar number 5, leadership alignment, the missing piece. You can build the greatest HR strategy in the world, but if your manager does not support, it will collapse. Future ready HR ensures leaders are trained, managers are aligned, communication is crystal clear, accountability is enforced, leaders break or build HR strategies. There is no in between. Let me take you back to the Novatech, the example which I took earlier. After aligning HR to the business goals, here are what changed in 90 days. Employee churn dropped out by 40%, customer complaints fell, sales targets were met, culture became healthier, leadership respected HR, HR became the engine of the transformation. That company didn't just survive, it scaled. Not because of fancy policies, not because of documentation, but because of HR aligned with the business and the predicted the future. But because HR aligned with the business and predicted the future, and that is exact strategy I want you to build, which is here is our truth. You are not just HR, you are the architect of the organization's future. HR is no longer a support function, HR is a strategic weapon. And if you build a future ready HR strategy, you won't just impact the company, you will impact lives, careers, families, the future of work. Be the HR professional who leads team from the front, not the one who waits for the future to arrive. This is helped you think bigger. Hit subscribe, tap like, and follow me for more HR strategies that transform careers and companies. And share this video with every HR professional who needs this message on day-to-day basis.